Welcome to my new channel, SunaStats. Today is my host, Mo Hackney. Mo Hackney, man.
Big
First ever.
man, chat to me.
I'm fine, thanks. How you doing, my brother?
Alhamdulillah. Congratulations on the first video. Thank you very much for inviting me to the first video.
I appreciate it, my brother,
Um,
man.
yo, where are we gonna start? We're in the gutter.
Hey, listen, man. You know
We're
what,
in the
man?
gutter.
The first episode is about Rúben Amorim. He got
Yeah.
sacked.
To be
Did you see it
fair,
coming?
you know what? Remember when on my podcast I was saying give him 10 games?
Yes.
I had a feeling that this season he was gonna be sacked. And it's not because obviously of the rumors and all of that. I just thought if he doesn't if he doesn't get this, I think the biggest problem for him coming to Manchester United was the formation. I
100%.
think I don't think everybody in this country likes that formation. It's not
Mm-hmm.
something they're familiar with, and also the players that play here, a lot of them are not used to it. So I knew
100%.
that would trip him up at some stage.
Mm.
I'm kind of happy. I'm not happy that he's out of the job. I'm happy they've done it a little bit early because usually they wait till Champions League is mathematically impossible.
Impossible, that's true.
So I'm not surprised. I'm actually shocked that they've made the decision. That's the shocking part here.
The part, do you remember when Jim Ratcliffe he said that we're gonna have to give him the same amount of time as Arteta?
Yes,
I'm
yes,
like,
yes,
okay.
yes.
But
At
what?
that point, I was scared.
Yeah,
Look, I was scared because I was like, if they give him the same amount of time, I just know the players. He would have to have 2 to 3 seasons
hmm,
with this formation and get in the right place for this formation. So I was like, yo, are we gonna really shift our whole agenda for him to build for his formation, his philosophy, all of that,
I
just to
think,
sack him 3 years down the line? And then I was like, but then everybody in that squad will be only able to play the Amrin way. So
yeah,
I was like, we can't go down this route. So I was very surprised. Am I right? They gave him a 3 year contract.
yes, they did.
Was that the beginning of the season or was that
No,
just into the season?
into the
Was
season,
it
November,
into the season, right? Yeah,
last season.
bro. I was like, when they gave him the contract, I was like, yo, hold on. When Marino's about to get sacked, they gave him a contract. Ten
Yeah.
Hag, when he's about to get sacked, they gave him a contract.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay, the sack is coming. But then I was also like, he's only had 6 months, so maybe they're gonna give him time to stay. They might give him the full 2, 3 seasons that he needs. So it was a bit scary when I saw that contract coming out. But now it looks like it's the same trick that United have been doing for a while now, where they'll give the manager a new contract and the sack is coming. So I don't know, bro, man. I'm happy, but I'm not happy at the same time. I feel like the club's a joke now. We're just sacking managers on end. Like 10 managers in what, 10, 13 managers in 10 years or something like that?
Yeah, yeah, it's a lot of managers. Is it? Do you
Bro,
think?
I don't know,
Do
man.
you think the club is insecure by like not trusting? Is it like the
I
same cycle over and over again?
no. Do you
Whereas,
know what it
like
we I think yeah, so go ahead,
the
finish.
lim-
Sorry.
you see with Ruben Amorim now, if they give him the 100% backing,
Back them. Mm.
they backed him, and then a new manager comes in, and then he doesn't want certain players, then they have to start the
Yeah.
recycle again. You know what Rashford said? Manchester United
Mm.
never started the transition. I think he's
Never,
right. Yeah,
never. He's right.
right.
Never.
100%.
Because to do a transition, you need to see the transition through, and
Mm-hmm.
then if it doesn't work, then you make the changes.
Mm-hmm.
But I think every manager we've had has what they've probably done 2 seasons, apart from Amarin and apart from Fergie. I mean,
Yeah.
sorry, Moyes.
Moyes, yeah. Moyes did about 8 months, I think, or 8 to 7 months.
Moyes, Ragnick, and Ruben.
Mm.
I think those are the only 3 managers that haven't done more than a full season.
Yes.
So I feel like United have given time to a lot of the other managers. They've given them all 2 seasons, and in those 2 seasons that each manager has got, there's always been a period of
Yeah.
unsettledness on the club, and I just feel like a lot of it is on the ownership. To be fair, I can't blame the managers too much because managers need time.
Yeah.
Just like a new player needs time to adjust, they need that first 6 months to a year. It's the same with managers, bro. Especially coming to England, it's a shock. Football's played differently here. Like it's very
100%.
different to the rest of the continent. So
There's a lot
I,
of things that you have to think about.
there's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
For example, look at Eddie Howe at Newcastle. Newcastle got money.
Mm.
They've stuck with him, And he's like, I'm not saying he's the greatest manager or anything, but I'm just saying the progression of that club. They qualified for Champions League twice in the time that he's been there.
Yeah. So three
United haven't
seasons.
qualified. Yeah, has he
So
been there?
three.
He's been there four.
This is his fourth season, I believe. But
Okay,
two out of the three seasons, he actually qualified
Champions
for
League.
Champions League. Yeah.
There you go. Look at Unai Emery. How long has
Yeah.
he been at the club? I think 3 seasons, going on to
Yeah.
his fourth as well.
He
Maybe
actually took some of Gerrard's players
that's what I'm saying.
and he coached
So
those players
and he
for a
coached those
little while.
players.
Yeah. But you know what would Roman let's talk about Emery for a bit. Now, a lot of people are saying he should be the next Man United manager. But my fear of Emery is he goes to Manchester
Mm,
United and at Arsenal
mm.
happens to him. Do you know what I mean? I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
he's one of
yeah.
those managers that is good for Aston Villa, for Villarreal, for Seville. He'll qualify for Champions
Mm,
League with them, but he'll find it
mm.
very difficult with Manchester United. What do you think?
I, I think I would love that kind of manager because
Yeah,
I feel like first he's got experience. He's won
yeah,
things. He's done it in multiple leagues.
100%.
Well, he hasn't won league titles, but he's won
He's won it in
significant
with
trophies.
PSG. He's
Yeah,
won, yeah, with PSG won the
with
league.
PSG, he's won it. Yeah. Now, I would say he needs at least a full season.
Mm.
Like any, I don't know, bro. Any manager coming into Man United now, I feel like that first season is a write off.
Yeah.
You have to give them that first season.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get me? But I still feel like the club should control the type of players that come in. But in terms of giving the coach time, bro, you have to give them time because you can't produce miracles straight away. Do you get me? Some players might take a while to get to liking the manager. They might take a while to get into his tactics and the things that he wants from them, like all those things. So I would say any manager coming in that first year has to be given, bro. Like you can't put no pressure on the manager the first year. We've been garbage, bro. Finishing bottom half, mid-table, outside top six, like constantly. So it's not like we're a club who was doing amazing for the last 5 years and we're trying to tell the new manager, yo, that this is what you have to follow. It's not that. There's no blueprint right now.
Yeah.
So I would say any manager that comes in, I think that first season has to be given to them. And then after that, maybe start judging them from that second season. But they have to have a full first season. All this nonsense of bringing, I like the fact that they put interim manager into the end of the season. It gives whoever's going to come in now the summer to try and get a few things right. Or maybe the person who they're bringing in might know before the end of the season that they're coming in and it gives them a bit extra more time.
Yeah.
But either way, like we have to start doing this thing of hiring managers midway through the season, sacking managers. Okay, even if we sack the manager, interim was still the end of the season.
Yeah.
I think all the problems are from the top. I don't think the squad, the player, the manager, I think they're probably secondary. I know that's where the spotlight is on. But at the end of the day, look, if I'm not running my house right, I can't then blame the people living in my house
100%.
for not following the rules. Do you see what I'm saying to you? So it's coming from the top, and we have shit ownership.
Yeah, Manchester United needs a detox. What I mean by that is that Glazers needs to go. People are blaming
100%.
Ineos. You know what making people are shifting their focus on Ineos, but really, as a Man United fan, this is what Glazers want. They want all the blame to be on Ineos, not to be on them.
Facts.
But really,
Facts.
they need to leave.
Facts. I agree with that.
Yeah, get rid of Glazers. Get rid of Ineos also.
Ineos need to go too. Well, okay. Let me ask you a question about Ineos. Since they've been here, I think all the players they bought
are
decent.
Good
players.
Yes,
they're good players. They're not world class or anything like that, but they're good players.
They can be world class though.
They're players that can be world class, and they're players that can take you to that next level where a world class player can then come into.
Yes.
So I think we need to really build on our foundation now, especially now that we ain't got a manager, but we don't have superstars as well, which is a good thing. I think that's a really good thing. Yes. And also, supposedly, we've got rid of all the players with bad attitude. So this season we should have had a clear run at top 4 this season.
100%.
No bad attitude. The manager has most of the players that he wants, or most of the profile in terms of attitude and stuff. So I don't see the reason why we should be struggling. Why are we losing to these small teams? Getting knocked out of the FA Cup, getting knocked out of the Carling Cup early. Like, we already had no Champions League football. Now Rúben, he's done a terrible job, to be fair.
Yeah.
And I think part of the problem with him was that he wasn't willing to adapt in games. Nobody's telling you to come away from your 3-5, whatever. just in games, you have to adapt. There has to be a 10-minute period where the formation goes out the window and you're trying to get back into a game, or maybe trying to take the lead and it's the last 10 minutes and trying to get the win or whatever. Like, those things have to go out the window because it's all about the win now. And I
Yes.
just feel like he was too stubborn. And
He's very
in the
emotional
end,
guy. Very, very emotional. He's like a crybaby.
he's Portuguese,
That's
and what do you expect? They're
no,
all
but
like
it's
that.
not. No, no, but you can't be
No, they're
like,
all like, no, they're all like that, bro.
yeah, but
It's a
you can't
Portuguese
be.
thing, bro.
Yeah, is it? But it
It's a
don't work.
Portuguese thing,
It
bro.
don't work
Apart from
like that in
Mourinho,
England.
yeah,
It
apart
don't
from
work like
Mourinho,
that in England.
yeah, yeah.
You know
If
what
you're
I
gonna
mean?
come to England, you have to take that Mourinho stance. If you're
Yeah.
emotional, you have to do
Mhm.
you have to do the Mourinho stance, and you can't do that if you haven't won anything big when you're coming in here.
Because
And he was only coming in.
he's always talking like he feels sorry for himself. You know, I'm not saying that that's how he is as a person, but that's
Yeah,
how he sounds.
that's how it
He
comes
sounds like,
across.
yeah,
That's how
that's
it
how
comes
he comes
across.
across. Like, oh, my team is very, get out of here, bro. I mean,
Guy, bro. I could be here for 15 years or maybe 2 days. But who cares?
mm.
Like, we just want to know, why is X, Y, and Z not happening? That's what we want to know, really.
Let me go back to, you know what? When he played Liverpool at Anfield and Man United won, I
Mm,
thought this might be a turning
a
point.
turning point.
And I
Yeah.
thought that, like, you know what? I said, I didn't try to get carried away because Brighton was next. It was,
Yeah.
yeah, it was Sunderland, Liverpool, and then Brighton, if I'm right.
Yes.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
No,
Now,
I'm just
when
checking
he
that
played
now.
when he played Brighton,
Mm,
I said that's a test. Let's see what he's gonna do against Brighton. He goes on and
yeah.
wins. But the problem is with Manchester United, I don't think it's a formation more, it's more of the
It's,
is
it's not the formation.
is
Yeah.
not the
It's
most
the
is not there's no motivation, there is no
Well,
consistency.
Liverpool, sorry to cut you off.
Yeah.
Liverpool was back in October the 19th.
Yes.
It's a long time. That was the period where we won our first time we
Mm.
won 3 games in a row. Or first
Hmm.
time he's won 3 games in a row. It's a
Yes.
long time ago, bro. We're like, what, almost mid-Jan.
Yeah. But they can't perform. These players can't perform if they really want to.
Do you think, yeah, with the players, yeah,
Mhm.
like this squad, I feel like this squad, if you take out Shaw, Dallo, Bruno, and Cass, because they're the ones who mainly start, yeah? If you
Yeah.
take out those players, the squad is new, bro. The squad's
Yes.
fucking brand new.
Mm.
You got brand new left wing back. You got Ahmed and Mazwari on the other side, or whatever's gonna happen
Yeah.
now in terms of back or whatever. But
Dele and
you got
Martinez.
Dele Euro,
Yeah.
Martinez. Like, yo, we haven't, like, yo, we've got fresh new players, and I feel like part of the problem at United is we don't know how to get rid of players. We keep them for way too long.
100%.
And if you and if you
Look at Shaw.
if you have 5 players that you should have gotten rid of, they get, of course, the new players will look to them when they come into the club as players who've been here for a long time, and they may even draw some inspiration from them. That could be good or bad. I don't know. It looks like it's been bad so far, but we hold on to players whose value isn't that great. I mean, it's not like it was, in Ferguson's days or in Wenger's days when you're holding on to a very good player who's won things with you and they're
Yes.
there for leadership reasons. But what leadership reasons we keep in Shaw or Maguire or even Bruno? Like, let's talk about Bruno. Like,
Yeah.
as
What's your
great,
issue? What's your thing intake
I
on
don't have an issue.
Bruno? Yeah.
I don't really have an issue with Bruno. First, he's been played out of position this season.
Yeah.
That's one thing.
But that's your best
Generally,
player. That's Manchester United's best signing since Alex Ferguson days.
well, I think people say that because of the stats. I really do, because as a Man United fan,
Okay, I'm not
I thought,
considering by the way Cristiano Ronaldo, Cavani,
yeah, 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 yeah.
Ibrahimovic. These guys came a bit late.
Because they came old. They came
Yeah.
old. No, I'm in terms of Bruno, bro. He's got wonderful attributes in terms of goals and assists,
Yeah.
and that type of player should be playing in your front line. The issue we've had is he's been playing in our midfield,
Yes.
and I think also the other issue with Bruno is if you have a player like Bruno, your other two midfielders must be the complete opposite of Bruno.
Okay.
And I don't think that type of connection has been built. Okay. The other problem is if you're a team that's gunning or trying to either get top four or even push on for trophies or whatever, or even the league, let's say,
Yeah.
your midfielder cannot be your highest goals, cannot be your highest output in the team. It can't. It can't. The guy plays as a forward when he's meant to be like a 10.
Yes.
Now, traditionally, as a 10, you're meant to be creative. If he had stats where he had 30 if he had 30 assists a season and maybe 5, 10 goals, bro, I think the team would do a lot better. Because now he's giving out assists to everybody. Other people are getting goals. But with Man United, if you shut Bruno down, or Bruno's having a bad day, then nothing's going to really happen unless
Yes.
a moment of magic happens from one of the other players.
He's
It's not
like a
going to happen.
talisman, basically.
And there you go.
Yeah.
And I thought now with the fact that we've got Cunha and Mbumo, they can take on a bit of that work off him, or they can take the workload off him. But what seems to happen is United still going through Bruno. But this time he's playing in central midfield, which is
Yes.
one of the most crucial, was probably the crucial part of the team.
He's
And
not
you
box to
can't,
box.
like even if he was box to box, it's like you can't still be the main man who's trying to have all the output. And you're a central midfielder, leaving your leaving your partner in a difficult position, leaving a huge gap for your defense. Even though you've got three at the back, there's space to be covered in midfield. You know, sometimes you just being in that space helps the back line. You get me? And obviously we've been vacating that position. Cass is he's an old man now. Can't be doing the running
You know
at
what I
that
think?
age.
I think Casemiro plays with Martinez. Martinez needs to be in midfield.
Bro, having a player like Cass sit next to Martinez, it works because Martinez will have the respect for Cass to just sit and let Cass do his thing. Also because of the profile of Martinez. But you, if I'm the coach at Manchester United and I have Casemiro, I'm looking to draw on his experience. I'm not looking to have him play 10 out of 10 every game in the
Yes.
position that he's been playing the last 10 years. Bro, play him as the third midfielder. Let him be a leader to the team where he has important moments. Both boxes he's going to be good at. In terms of play, he's going to be decent. So just have him as a free roaming player because everybody will respect him and do that job for him. When he's a Bruno, I feel like because they know Bruno wants to do all, they're just going to give the ball to Bruno to do all. Yes. Where if you have a Casemiro in that position, Cas is going to play with the team. He's going to help the team be a better team. And I just feel like we need more team-minded players. Yeah. Like when Mbouma and Ahmed playing together, they play very well together. I don't know 100%. If it's the fact that they like each other, but they just play well together. And I think there's some sort of a little respect there. Same with Ahmed and Bruno. I feel like Cunha gets along with most of our frontline players as well. Although he needs a bit of work because he hasn't been hitting the form that we expect from him. But the Bruno thing has really caused big issues in the team. And I wouldn't be surprised if rumors start coming out once he leaves that, maybe ego issues with Bruno or the fact that you're on free kicks.
He comes
penalties, corners.
Yeah.
Bro, it's a one man band show at the moment.
He comes across as like everything has to go through him. Again, I think
I would hate to play for a team with that type of mentality.
Yeah, but he's saying that, I do come across as that, but I'm not that person. I'm actually opposite of what you guys think of me. Because I don't know if he's just talking the talk, he's just lip service or anything like that. But he comes out, he says, when I put my arms up, I don't mean, but then again, when you put your arms up and you start moaning and think, your body language tells us exactly what who you are.
But to be fair, I don't mind the fact that he's moaning. Bro, everything that happens on that pitch, I don't care about the moaning. I just care about moan and still do the bit for the team. Not do your bit because he wants his bit. Just do the bit for the team and moan. Bro, I wouldn't give a damn. Like I said, if Bruno was getting 20 assists a season and 5 goals, I tell you, Man United would be a much better team.
Yes.
Because I feel like he needs 100%. The switch in his head to say, hey, I need to be a team player rather than the talisman.
Yeah.
Because, bro, you want your talisman close to goal. Okay, if he is our talisman, get him closer to goal. Why? Any of the managers that played Bruno in the 10 position in those big games, none of them are good managers for me.
Okay, why is that?
Because, bro, if you have Bruno, who's out, let's say his best attribute is output. He can score goals, he can assist. In big games, bro, you need to battle first, or you need to make sure the other team can't hurt you as well. So I'll just put it. It's not like I would drop him, but I'll put him on the left, on the right in certain games for the big, especially big games, because your midfield needs to be compact. So in those, if you're going to tell me you're going to play in central midfield, okay, that's fine. But there's going to be 10 games in the season where he can't play in that central midfield. In the Premier League alone, I'm saying there's 10 games where he can't play in the midfield.
Midfield, 100%.
He can't. Whether we're playing a 3 at the back or whether we're playing a normal 4-5, whatever, bro, you cannot play Bruno in any big games in that number 10 position. It's like you're a man down. Yeah, he might score, but what was he doing for the other 70 minutes of the game?
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying?
let me
So
speak to you about
sometimes it's the managers as well.
let me speak to you about the formation. Obviously, now the formation is going to be 3-2-3. Sorry, 4-2.
For
Yeah, yeah.
we're
It's
still
just
stuck with
mad.
the three, yeah.
We're still stuck with the three, man. It's gonna be 4-2-3-1. Now, there's gonna be a lot of competition. Obviously, Ahmad
Mm.
and Mbeumo are gonna be fighting for that right wing position. Shea Lacey is probably gonna not have enough minutes when they come back.
They're back for
Uh,
that game, by the way.
yeah, they're back for that game. They're back for the City game, right?
Back. Both of them got knocked out, so they're both back.
Yeah.
And
So
Bimo and Ahmed.
yeah. So you'll have them two fighting for that position, and you're gonna have on the left hand side is gonna be either Cunha. That might be not his third
Mm.
position. So what do you think about that? It's gonna be a lot of
Well,
players that.
I think in that game,
Mm,
I think Carrick will start Sesko.
yeah,
Cunha will start. Bruno will start. So it's a question of who starts. Is it Ahmed or is it Mbimo?
yeah,
Okay. If I was Carrick, I would change that. But then the thing is hard, bro, because these two just came back in it. So can you risk playing both of them?
you play
Play
one of
Cunha
them.
up top, play Cunha up top, and put both of them on either side of him. Have Sesko come on and stretch the game. That's what I would go with personally. But
Yeah,
then I don't like I'm not there in it, so I don't know if Ahmed and how Ahmed and Bimo are feeling, if they're ready, if they're fired up. I'm sure they'll be fired up because it's a big game after they've
yeah,
just been knocked out. So I'm sure they'll be fired up for the game. So I would start them to and play Cunha up top.
yeah.
Because again, we ain't going to see a lot of the ball, so we want players who can on the transition hurt Man City, and those are the players. I'll say play those three, and then imagine you got Sesko coming on last 20 minutes, a somewhat tired Man City back line. Yo, I think that's I think that should be the way to go about it. And Ruben has done that where he's
They-
played
They've got
Ahmed,
they've,
Cunha,
they've got a
and
lot
then
of
Bumo.
injuries. They've got a lot of injuries.
Is it the whole back line that's out?
Diaz is out.
I think
Guardia.
Diaz out, Garvio's out, Stone's
Yeah.
already out. My man's still at the wait. Oh, my man should be back from the Afcon as well.
What's his name? Who does it have from the?
El Nouri,
Okay,
he
yeah.
should be back from the Afcon as well.
No,
So
Is he Algerian or thing?
he's Algerian. He's
Yeah.
Algerian. So he should be back as well. But they got Diaz out, Stones out, and Garvio.
See.
We should take advantage of that. We have to take advantage.
Allah, Man United play like an amateur team. Now,
Well,
yeah, it was talking about Carrick.
okay, yes.
Do you prefer
Mhm.
him over Solskjaer, Oli?
Now, I'll say yes, and that's because obviously we've already seen Solskjaer. I don't know if
Mm.
there's anything more he can show us, and I, I don't think he's done any growth since he's left. It's not like he's gotten a better job and he's done anything, or it's not like he's gone to a decent club and done anything with them either. So I would say Carrick. I would have Carrick, even if it was between Carrick and let's say I don't know McKenna. I'll still choose McKenna because we've seen Carrick. I mean, we've
Uh,
seen Fletcher, Ollie.
Oli,
So I
yeah.
don't know if there's anything he can show us again. And
Mm,
it's not like he was a manager who won. Let's say Ollie came the last time he was here and he won, let's say, an FA Cup.
yeah,
Then okay, and maybe something else. Then I can at least say, yo, he came here, he won the sign. Maybe we can give another chance to push for the Premier League.
yeah. According
But
to
we
Sky
can't because he
Sports,
never won. He lost finals,
mm,
right? I think he
yeah,
lost like a couple five,
he
four
lost,
finals, right?
he lost. No,
I think he lost four
he went
finals,
out
bro.
of the FA Cup semi final.
He lost in the
Uh,
FA Cup final.
did he lose it? No, I don't think
Yeah,
he. We didn't
when
reach our FA
when
Cup.
when
Chelsea beat. We faced Chelsea in the
what's
semi
he?
final.
Nah, when Ten Hag won the FA Cup, right?
Yeah, Ten Hag
Was
won
that in
the
his
FA Cup.
first year or second season?
That was in his second season. Ten
That was
Hag's
in his
second
second
season.
season.
Yeah.
I think in Ollie's last, was it
It's a
Ollie's
Europa
last?
Cup, Europa League.
In the
Europa
Europa
League.
League. Sorry, I'm
Yeah.
thinking of the Europa League. I'm thinking of the Europa League.
Yeah.
But didn't Ollie get to four finals? Bro, I'm sure he got to
No,
like
no,
three or
no,
four
no,
finals.
no, no, no.
No, I'm sure he did, bro. He got to the Europa League final. He
Yeah.
got to an FA
FA
Cup
Cup
final.
semi-final, semi-final. It was an FA Cup
Did Ten
semi-final.
Hag lose an FA Cup final to Man
Yes,
City?
yes.
Okay, and then he won it the second year. Okay, it was
Yeah.
Ten Hag. Okay,
Okay. Ten Hag won the League Cup and the FA Cup.
and the FA Cup, 2 different years.
Yeah, 2 different years. Whereas
Yeah.
with Solskjaer, what it was with him, it was a
Mm,
feel-good factor. He was trying to use the old school Alex Ferguson formation, and COVID actually did help him because United were actually off. The Premier League
mm,
was cut off for I think a month until it
yes.
restarted, and Man United players were getting fit again. So that's
Okay.
what that's what helped Manchester United. Second season, it was obviously COVID again. I don't know. They finished second, but then it was a poor league. Not gonna lie to
Mm.
you, it was a very, very
Yeah,
poor
it
league.
was, it was, it was, it
Yeah.
was.
So, what do you think Carrick
I,
is gonna give to Manchester United?
I think he's gonna give a bit of that Ollie factor, feel good factor,
Hmm.
when he comes in. Well, he's taking over now, as it's been
Mm.
confirmed. So I think he's gonna give the feel good factor back to the club.
Yeah.
I'm expecting to be some sort of bounce. We have to beat City unless the players are saying that we're not behind the sacking and we wanted
They actually
Rúben as
weren't
a
behind.
boss.
Apparently, they weren't behind the second. They
Uh,
were
uh,
actually
I'm
happy.
hearing over half of the squad,
Mhm.
over half the squad
Yeah.
were unhappy with it. Yo, Luke Shaw's
Unhappy.
gonna be,
Yeah.
yeah, Luke Shaw's gonna be pissed.
Yeah.
Imagine telling him be a left back now after being comfortably in the back three.
Hmm.
go, go play left back and do up and down. Harry Maguire, two-man centre back thing again. It's
Yeah.
a long thing, bro.
You can't do it, can you? Yeah.
It's not happening, bro. So that's what
Mm.
I'm saying. I think the leadership players,
Hmm.
Bruno, Maguire, Shaw, Delo, I think they're all going to be unhappy with this.
Yeah.
All going to be unhappy. But then I'm expecting players like Cunha. Okay, maybe he's got that Portuguese relationship with the manager. I'm expecting him to be not phased by this. Same with Mbimo, same with Sesko, same with Ahmad. Like, because they're not really Ruben's players.
Yeah. Sesko
So I
wasn't,
don't
wasn't
expect.
he?
Yeah, Sesko wasn't. None of them. Cunha, Sesko, and Mbimo. Ahmad's not his either.
Yeah.
Mazraoui's not his. I think the only player that is his is probably Dogo and Sesko, maybe because maybe no, he didn't want Sesko because he wanted Gyökeres. Dogo is the only player he got in.
Yeah.
I think
So,
Dogo is the only player he got in because
so
Euro was a
Mbom,
club signing.
what about Mbomo?
I think
Was it
I think Mbumo and
Cunha?
Cunha was a club signing. They're both club signing. I don't think they were he signings.
Mm.
I don't think they
Good.
were he signings. Even though they kind of fit into his profile, I don't think they were both he signings. I think Mbimo and Fing were both club signings. I don't think they had nothing to do with Rúben Amorim. Euro club signing.
Yes, that was before him anyway.
Heaven maybe did Heaven come in during his time? Was it last January he came
Yeah, he
in?
came last January, but that was, I think, a club signing as well.
So Heaven and Dogu both came in last January, if I'm
Yeah.
right. Yeah. So again, I don't know. They're probably not he signing because he was only there for a month when they came in.
You know what? Did he not know that before he came in? Because he was announced
Bro,
as head coach.
remember when remember when he came on?
Hmm.
He well, the story is that it was a now or never moment that he either
Yeah.
had to come now or that
Yeah.
was it. So I think he rushed it and just said, "Yeah, yo, this is Manchester United. I want to be here. I'm coming."
Yeah.
And obviously, I don't. I think he probably thought, "Yo, by the time it gets to summer, I'll have more say. I just need to see it out." So he probably came in a bit naive and then found out, yo, he actually has no say at all. And
I,
because he rushed the deal, if he was smart and he said, "Yo, I'll come in the summer," maybe and like force the summer thing, maybe it could have been different. But I also feel like obviously the club have gone away from the whole thing of having managers. Everyone's a head coach now,
yeah.
first team coach, a coach. So I don't think there'll be ever a situation again where we would actually have a manager. I just think we're gonna have head coaches. We're not gonna have managers anymore.
But then again,
So
this goes back to Ineos. They sacked Ten Hag. They brought in Ruben
mm,
Amorim. That was their first
that was
ever.
their guy. That
That
was
was
their
their
guy.
guy. Now, right now, it's like it feels like a man. They're trying to do that Man City model where they got
Mm,
Omar Barada, Jason
yeah.
Wilcott, or whatever his name is.
Well, you might as well sign
Uh,
Man City Football Club at this point.
yeah.
Like,
Now we're hearing that Maresca might become the permanent manager. That's the only thing
who
left.
was it? Who was it that Maresca worked with when he was there? Was it Omar or one of them?
He worked with both of
Was
them.
it, we worked with both.
Yeah, but what I'm
Bro,
saying
like,
is, how much of this blame could be on Jason Walcott or Omar Barada?
what's
Okay,
Jason's role? What's Jason's role? Is it
as
the
a director, sporting director,
so he'll be in charge of all things sports related,
him,
including HR.
him, Jason.
Then that's him. Then it's on him. Whoever's in charge of this, obviously Ineos have bought the percentage of the club that
Yeah,
relates around the sporting
yeah, the
side
football
of the club,
operation. Yeah,
the football operation of the club.
yeah.
So a lot of the blame goes on Ineos. This
Yeah,
is their guy that they signed.
yeah.
So the blame goes on them. Now, the only department like I can say that they've done well in is the players that they bought. The players have been they put decent players.
Yeah.
Now
Premier
their
League
job is
proven players.
Premier League proven players. Their job now is to get the right manager to fit this group of players.
Mm-hmm.
In our squad, we have. I'm not saying these are going to be world class players or quality players, but we have young players who, with the right guidance, can go on to lead the United team in 3 to 4 years time.
Yeah,
You've got Ahmed, you've got
yeah,
Sesko,
yeah.
you've got Heaven,
Mm-hmm.
you've got Euro, you've got Menu.
100%.
Like that's a good core of 5 young players across the whole team: 2 centre-backs, a midfielder, 2 attackers.
Yes.
And that's who you should be building your squad around. Put experienced players around them. In a couple of
Man,
years' time, they should be able to lead for you.
if you look at Manchester United signings over the years, for the last 30, 40 years, um,
Don't
30
ask me
years,
that question.
30. No,
Yeah.
no. I mean, they need players they come from backgrounds that are hardworking players, uh,
Mm,
that run. Have
mm.
you noticed, like, like someone like Darren Fletcher does really well for the club. He's a good player. I wouldn't say he's a class player, but he's a hardworking player. Where someone like Veron,
Every squad needs them.
yeah. So no, but if you look at Manchester United plays in general, the
Mm,
one that they actually brought over the years, the ones that did
mm,
really well, they're hardworking
mm.
players, professional players. It doesn't have to be a world-class player, you
What
know.
now or
In
now?
general, that's Manchester United in
In
general.
general. Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah,
what they
yeah,
need.
yeah.
They need to get those
But
type of
bro,
players.
but you know those players, they weren't even bought, bro. Those players
Mm.
came in as kids. They came into the
Yes.
youth setup first.
Yeah.
So this whole notion of we need players that run. We don't need players that run, bro. We just need players
Mm.
that want to play for the club. It's that simple. If you want to play for the club, you're gonna do all the
Yeah.
running and all the not because it comes with it. You're trying to
Yeah.
impress. Like I always felt with United squad, you should always have maybe 1 or 2 superstars. You should.
Yeah.
I always feel like a team like United, because of our style in Ferguson's days, I always
Yeah.
knew we need a lot of grafters because we
Yes.
always played in a 4-4-2. So we need grafters,
That's what I'm
and
saying.
then sprinkle
Hardworking players.
quality, and then sprinkle the quality around those players.
Yeah.
But if you don't have that core players who want to die for the club, bro, it doesn't matter how much stardust you put on that team. It's not going to do anything because the soul of the team is not there.
Okay.
There's no one you can identify this club and say, yeah, these are my guys. These are my United players. You can't say that about any of them
I mean,
for
Manchester
one
United.
reason or another.
Let's move on. Manchester United obviously lost to Brighton in the FA Cup 2-1. What's your thoughts on that?
Bro, that game, bro, I swear to God, I was zoning in and out of that game. I was watching it, but I was just like literally in and out. I was on Twitter more than I was watching the bloody game,
Mm.
or X as it's called now. I feel like we had like a somewhat good start. I feel like
Like,
whenever we play
that's what
now,
we always do.
yeah,
First 10
I feel like
minutes.
this season when we play, not even like in the first half, we have moments where for 10 minutes it's like we're
Mm.
dominating them,
Mm.
but we just can't score. And I feel like in in the in the moments that we've been dominating games, if we would have taken advantage and scored, I think that would give the team a lot more confidence. Say, yo, like another 10 minutes like this, and we can really, get wins or get draws from losing positions.
Do you know
But
what
it's
Man United was trying to do in that game?
mm,
They were trying to pass their way out
yeah,
to
there's
go
not there's
to,
none
yeah.
of playing from the
You
back
can't,
this
no, no,
year as
no,
well,
no, no. You can't do that against
especially on back
Brighton.
three.
You
Yeah,
can't do
yeah,
that
yeah.
with
They're gonna press
Brighton
you. They're gonna
because
press
they
you
they're the best team that put teams under pressure.
under pressure. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
they're the
I
good.
think they've got
They're
the
the
highest
best.
recovery or something.
Yeah, they're the highest recovery and the best team closing down. So
Yeah,
out of all the team, and you know what I saw is a mad picture where Kobe Mourinho had the ball. He had no options.
no options
No
there.
options. So they were surrounding him in
Mm.
circle.
And for a player like him who's press resistant, he's
Mm.
gonna have a lot of times where he's gonna be able to get away from his
Yeah.
player and be able to look up. And
Mm.
you're telling me he's got no options.
That is mad.
That's peak. Well, what I was saying is, in this season, may not have a lot of games. I think I watch every game. So in every game that we played, we've had 10 to 15 minutes, first half, second half, where we've
Mm.
completely dominated the game.
Yes.
But we just can't score the goal to cap it off.
Mm.
Because if you're not taking advantage, yo, if I know you're dominating me and then like you're not getting nowhere, I'm like, yo, like you can hurt these guys. These guys are toothless. We can
Mm.
hurt them, and that's what everybody does. They let United dominate for a little bit, and then that's it. They take over the game.
That's it.
Once United gas out, because United gas out after that 15 minutes, it's done.
I don't know.
It's done.
What are they on? What are
Bro, it's
they on?
done. Wallahi, that 50,
What
bro,
are they on?
The Fulham game this season
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it?
at Craven Cottage, broski, that game, the first half an hour,
Hmm.
Cunha should have at least had a hat trick.
Yes.
Like, I think Mbeumo had the chance as well.
Hmm.
Bruno missed a pen in that game, if I'm
Yes.
not
Yes, he did.
mistaken.
He did. He did.
I think he did. Bro, like, we can destroy this season. We got a lot of attackers. We can kill teams 4-1, 4-2s, 5-2s.
If we really wanted to.
But we're not scoring when we should be scoring, bro.
Mm.
Look at Sesko. As soon as the manager gets sacked, 2 goals, 2 brilliant goals as well, like
Yes.
especially the second one.
Oh,
Yeah, class
class.
finish, one touch
Yes.
finish. But where has that cross been from Dogu all season?
Mm.
Where has that cross been from the right hand side, whether it's Delo or Mazraoui? Like, it hasn't been there.
100%. That's what
So
they need to do.
I feel like we've got a good group of players, especially I'm mainly talking about the young players. I think we've got a good core of young, good players. And I just think we should cater to that need there. I won't be surprised in Carrick's team if Heaven and Euro both start. I think Euro should play right back because I'm done with that dusty Portuguese dude.
Mm.
He needs to go. Like, I used to be a fan of his, but he needs to go, man.
Get
The
rid
loan
of
needs
him.
to go.
Get rid of him.
Get rid, bro. Get rid.
Mhm.
I think Euro should play right back.
Okay.
Dogo on the left back. Heavens. Oh, the lit is not there, is he? So we're gonna have to play Heavens. We're gonna have to play Heaven and Martinez.
That's the problem with the reason why he moved from club to club, from Juve to Bayern Munich to Man United, is because of his injury prone.
Is it?
Is his
Is it
injury
an injury
prone?
record? Do you think?
Yeah, yeah. It's not his form. He's a class player.
He's a good player. He's a good defender.
He's a good defender. He's actually got world class potential in
Potential, yeah.
terms of if he plays 2-3 seasons,
I think if he
Yeah.
plays consistently for 2-3 seasons, yeah, he's up there.
Yeah,
And
he'd
the
be
thing
up
with
there.
him is
People,
he's different. He's different to the rest of our defenders as well.
yes,
He does all the nasty stuff. He can actually
he
defend.
can actually be world class. He can actually be world class. But the problem is he can't have a season or 2 or 3 under his belt because of
Under
his
his belt,
injury
yeah.
history.
Injury record. I
Anyway,
actually didn't know his injury record was that bad.
no, it's bad. It's bad. It's
I actually
bad.
didn't
It's
know.
very bad. But that's why he went from Juve to Bayern Munich, because they realized,
Yeah,
okay,
true.
you know what? If we can have a free injury, the we're laughing.
Yeah, we're laughing.
You see
We're
what I'm
laughing.
saying?
We're
Anyway,
laughing.
before we wrap it up, give me 5 managers that you want to manage money. Any your top 5 or choices.
Hold on, just before you move on, yeah, bro. I'm just looking at his stats, yeah.
Yeah.
Juventus,
Yeah.
2019-2022, he played 117 games. Okay, so it's not bad. But look at this one. Bayern Munich, 2 seasons, he played 73 games. That means he spent half a season out.
Yeah.
At Bayern. At Man United, he signed for us August 2024. This is his second season, right?
Yeah.
He's only played 56 games. So again,
I remember they might not have
he
been
missed
fully,
half the season as well.
Yeah, it's probably not full 90 minutes as well.
And yeah. Okay, now, man. Okay, now, man.
So your 5 managers, top 5 managers for Manchester United that you believe that will turn it around. Even though there has to be Glazers needs to be out, Ineos needs to be out.
Well, I think our last manager is Ten Hag, Oli, Ten Hag, Rúben, right?
Yeah.
I think now we need to shift it and go for another big profile manager. I think you have to go for Enrique. I wouldn't go for Xavi. I'd only go for Xavi if, let's say, a manager comes in and we win 1 or 2 things and we're playing Champions League football. Then I'll say get Xavi. Okay. But I wouldn't bring him into the state that we're in now. I'd go for Enrique in the summer.
Yeah.
In the summer, Enrique. I don't 100%. Even have 5. Who would be after him? Maresca?
No Maresca, bro.
You don't think so? Well, no. I like Maresca, bro.
I like him, but I don't know if
he's very flexible. He's very flexible for it. He can play different formations. You know what I like about him? When he came to big games, he knew what type of team to put out. And I always like managers who know, bro, I love a manager who, when he comes against another big team, he knows exactly the type of team to put out. Because that's what you need in big games.
I would like Enrique, like you said, go out for Enrique.
All out. Who's your
all out for
second?
Henri. Yeah, Javi,
Xavi. But
Javi. Yeah.
do you think if Xavi came into the club this summer, I don't
Mm.
think he can do shit, bro. I think he'll get sacked in like 6 months because he's gonna ask a lot. He's
The
gonna
option.
ask a lot of the club.
Yeah,
He's
yeah, but
gonna
the
ask a
problem
lot of the club, bro. They're
then
gonna have disagreements.
we need a manager that will be respected by players. Carlos
But
Ancelotti. How long is it?
yeah,
What about Carlos
I don't
Ancelotti
think
as well?
Xavi will be. I don't think, in all honesty, Xavi doesn't have that aura, bro. I don't know,
What
bro.
about Carlos Ancelotti? I think
Oh,
his
Carlos,
contract.
he's at the Brazil squad, but he's probably gonna get another year in it. I'm sure he's gonna have another tournament. I,
But
I I don't think they'll just have him for that one single World Cup tournament. They must have him for another
I
tournament
will
as well.
get Carlos Ancelotti, Enrique, Carlos Ancelotti, um,
That's it.
Unai Emery. But I think Unai Emery should stay at Aston Villa. He's got a
I
reputation to
think,
build until he finds a proper
yeah,
club.
I think,
Uh,
but you know what it is though, because if he gets him in Champions League football again,
mhm.
you know the reason why I would have Una as my third choice, or even second with Maresca
I'll
is
tell you this: if Unai Emery goes to
if
Manchester United and gets sacked, it's not his fault; it's the club's fault. I'll tell
none
you
of
that
it's
straight.
not his fault. It's not his fault.
Yeah. So
But the reason why I look at him is though, if he's able to get Villa into Champions League football,
yeah.
I'm sure he can do the same for United.
No, I mean, Manchester United is a different. It's a different. It's not. Is There's
And
something wrong with
the,
Manchester United.
no, there is, but I feel like because he went to Arsenal
Mm.
already, I feel like he might know how to handle the big club thing now.
Shall I tell you something?
But this will be his third big club.
I'm gonna tell you something. You know, Man United since
Mm,
Ferguson left, a manager at his prime.
mm.
Manager at his prime. Maybe you might say Van Gaal. We
What's a
only had
manager's prime though? What's a
yeah.
manager's prime? Because
Prime
we've been getting
is
young managers, bro.
yeah.
We've been getting young
No. I'm
managers.
talking a manager in his prime, winning titles, winning
Mm, mm,
trophies,
mm, mm.
managing big clubs. Mourinho.
Yeah,
Van Gaal is a hit and miss. Van Gaal is too rigid,
he's
you
too
know.
rigid.
And
But
Van Gaal,
I actually think he was still our best. I think
no.
he was our best.
Van Gaal had some good ideas. We had a style
Mm.
of play, but you know what the problem is with Van Gaal?
Attitude, personal problems with players.
Like he's got problems with Brazilian players, South American players. If
Yeah,
a
he don't
player
like no
plays,
South
yeah,
American
if
players.
a player plays bad for one game, he'll axe him.
I,
He'll
I
never play
think
for the club again.
I
You see
think
what
he
I'm saying?
started the. I think he started this little crazy rivalry going on between Argentina and Holland.
Yeah, that
They always
hundred
seem they
percent.
always seem to be at it, and it
And
stems from
also,
Maria.
he went away. If Mourinho came instead of him, people
Mm.
players like Chicharito, Nani,
But I can't believe he got rid of Chicharito.
he got rid of a lot of players because he's not his
He
type of
got rid of
player.
he got rid of Welbeck,
Yeah,
Chicharito, Nani, Rafael de
see
Silva,
what I'm saying?
Johnny Evans. When
Yeah,
bro, he got rid of a lot of players. Like, I just don't
hundred
understand.
percent,
Like you need your Scott Def, and you
hundred
need
percent,
quality players to come off the bench. You need players that know what they need
hundred,
what to do in these type of
hundred,
moments.
100%. Manchester United need a detox. Need new
No,
owners, in
they
my
do.
opinion.
They do. Do you think Michael Carrick will play towards that DNA of the club? Like main as a wing play team,
Yeah,
crosses into the box, big
yeah.
man in there, a little man to follow up, and all of that nonsense, or two strike partnership, especially in like most games, like 80% of our games. That's how we
Oli did
play.
the
Do you
same
think
thing. Oli did the same thing.
but
Or similar.
Oli did it. Yeah, Oli did it similar because Bruno was there. But I actually want to see Broski.
Mm.
I need 4-4-2 back, bro. I need two strikers, bro.
Hmm.
Because
That's
we have
there's no two strikers in world football, mate.
no,
You
no,
know,
broski. Listen, yeah. Right now, I feel like strikers have changed. They don't need to be like them old school strikers before. They just need to be a different type of strikers, and which most of them are. They're all like more free roaming players, right? If you're gonna play a three-man midfield, I want my front three to be as flexible as possible. I don't want a striker and two wingers. None
yeah,
of that, bro. I need all three of them to be interchangeable.
yes.
And we got that in Cunha. We got that in Mbemo. Sesko will probably be able to adapt to that as well. Sometimes go to the left, sometimes go to the right. Let Cunha maybe do a bit of
Just
the
to
ball
stop you
carrying in
there,
the middle. Mm.
just to stop you there, and let me add on to the 4-4-2 formation. In order for you to play 4-4-2, you see your two strikers have to be
Mm.
workhorse. There has to be like Rooney and Tevez.
Yeah.
Do you see
But
what I'm saying?
if you put Mbumo and
Mhm.
Cunha and you start with them as a striker, they'll do that for you. Yeah. Plus they
Okay,
pick up good positions off the ball.
okay.
Okay, cool. 60th minute, bro. they're gassed out the tank because they've been pressing non-stop. You bring on Sesko and Xerxes. You might not like Xerxes, bro. He might not be as good as a player you think. But the fact that you're freshening up the team to complete this game, bro, matters. Now those defenders have a complete different set of problems to deal with.
Do you
now
know
we
who's?
can just start
Do you know?
launching balls in the box, bro.
Do you know
Like
who
you
Zex?
have to do different things, bro.
Do you know? Do you know who Xerxes reminds me of?
You
Remember my man in Social Security, Dutch.
I'm crying.
You
I
remember
don't
Dutch?
for my boy Dutch.
No, I'm not starting for him. That guy's Dutch is
Is
a
it because
top guy.
the Dutch comparison?
Comparison. He looks like one of those guys. Yeah, he just lacks pretty touches,
Well,
but
you know,
you get
Dutch is,
frustrated. You get frustrated with him. Is Dutch
well,
like that? No, Dutch is
Dutch
not
is
like that.
completely
Really
the
different.
opposite. He's a
Yeah,
monster, bro. He's a monster.
mashallah.
He's in that Vidic category, bro. He's a monster, bro.
Ah, that's
He's a
my
monster,
guy.
bro. But one of the best centre backs I've ever played with, bro. He's a
Oh,
monster,
top,
bro.
top, top guy.
Duxie is too laid back. Too laid back.
Oh,
But,
he's too laid back.
but I feel like in a two-man partnership, I feel like it can work. He can just be
Mm.
the free man that roams and connects to the right wing, connects to the left wing.
No, you give him a
Get me?
certain role. No, you
You give him a certain
side.
role.
Keep the ball, look
Yeah.
forward, pass to the wingers, get into the
Mm.
box, and he just taps it in. That
Yeah.
guy is not a Manchester United player. I knew that. I know at
But
Bologna.
look,
at
look,
Bologna.
Berbatov. Okay, what about Berbatov?
Nah, Berbatov is
Berbatov was
class.
similar.
You cannot
Yeah,
compare.
but
Wallahi, you can't compare.
No, I'm not
Nah.
comparing. I'm not.
Wallahi, you can't compare.
Wait.
Wallahi, you
Wait.
cannot compare.
Just
Oh my
wait.
days,
Just
you
wait.
cannot
I'm not
compare.
comparing. I'm not comparing. Just
Wallahi,
wait.
you
Hold
cannot
on.
compare.
Okay, hold on. Just hold on.
Okay,
Hear me out.
all right, look, go on.
Look, there's players that I just think they're a similar profile in the way they play. I'm
No,
not saying
they're
the quality. Wait, hold
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
I'm not saying the quality is there. I'm just saying the way he plays, he likes the ball to feet. He's got good touches. He gets out of some difficult positions, and he's a link-up man. Yo, you have Sesko starving. Give him a link-up man. Why are you giving him these guys who want to do their own thing and score, bro? This is why I thought our
see-
thing doesn't work.
I
Because
see.
if Xerxes wants to play with someone, he doesn't want to get the goals. He doesn't want the goals. He's going to bring it down for you, play with the team and all blah, 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 blah. And Sesko can get the shine. And that can work with Mbumo as well. Mbumo's going to run in behind for him. It's about partnerships, bro. The reason I want the two back is, there's partnership. And I feel like there's a lot of players that are not catered to. Just because everyone's playing three up top, you don't need to play three up top. Do a different thing. Play two up top. Have four midfielders.
Yeah.
Have wing backs that fly. You need to... Football
That means Bruno goes back into the six.
Bruno can go and play on the right wing for all I fucking care.
But see what I'm saying?
He cannot be in the six.
I know how to use a 4-4-2. You know how to use a 4-4-2. I'm saying if you get
But you're saying
two
these
strikers
guys who've got licenses, who've been through the courses, can't see these things. Like,
no. I'm not
we
saying
might
that.
be wrong. Bro, we might even be wrong.
No,
but until they try it.
No, but 4-4-2, if you play it with two strikers, if you had a Rooney and Tevez, remember Rooney and Tevez were like defenders also.
Yeah. But look at Villa.
And then
Rodgers and Watkins, hardworking, just two.
I see. Yeah, what I'm saying is those two strikers will help the central midfielders. So instead of having actually two central midfielders, you'll have four. So that way, in midfield, when Manchester United defend, we'll have like six. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
The midfield would be
no, it makes sense.
Whereas with the 3-4-3, the wingers,
your midfield, are protected.
The wingers are not protected.
The wingers are protected.
No, in the 3-4-3, they're not protected.
They're not protected. Sorry,
because it's always too much gaps, and there's too much gaps. There's too much space to cover. And what Rúben Amorim was doing, I don't know what he was trying to do. I don't know what the 2-10s roll off the ball.
Yeah. Off the ball, you don't know what they're doing.
I don't know what they were doing.
You know what? It would have just made a little bit more sense if you would have just changed it to 3-man midfield, two up top.
100%.
You get me? You two defend those central zones around the DM. My wingers will cover. My wing backs should cover the flanks.
No, that was
and they'll get a centre back helping them or central midfielder helping them, whatever it is. But
100%.
Like you said, I'm gonna play 5-4-1, and those four have 2 10s in it. But I don't know about you, but most of us associate with the 10s with being a free role. So if you're telling me I'm a 10 and he's also a 10, who's free? Are we both free? Or is one of us free? Because it doesn't look like one of them is free. When Mason Mount played, it looked it looked like it could work because he was doing more of the work than
Mm,
the other 10. And it
yes.
looked like we had a bit better balance.
No,
And
it
this is
looks
one of
like
the reasons why I'm a big advocate of playing Bruno on one of the wings.
Mhm.
Because he's naturally going to work. He's naturally going to run around for you.
He doesn't mind playing any position,
He doesn't
basically.
mind. He doesn't mind
Yeah.
playing any position. And those are the type of players that you give those type of roles to.
You
You
know,
get me?
Ten Hag used to play him on the right in the big games.
In the big games, yeah, he played him on the right a few times, yeah. But I don't think it was enough. I think he only, to be fair, I don't even think he played him that often in the. I think it was one game.
One or
I
two
can't
games.
remember
It was
one
it
big
was in a
game.
big game. It was against Man
I,
City.
I can remember just the one big game against Man
Yeah,
City. That was
yeah,
it. The rest of the time, bro, he's doing this nonsense of playing him as a 10, where he half time he's ahead of our striker. How
yeah.
you fucking ahead of the striker, bro, when you're 10? Who are you creating for? You're gonna create chances for
Mm,
yourself to tap in.
mm,
I just don't understand, bro.
yeah, man.
Oh,
Um,
United, man. So
I
many
mean,
problems.
too many
So many
problems.
problems.
No, so many problems. I think it's gonna take a long time. I think change of ownership needs to be changed. Glazers needs to be out completely of the, and they need a
Before
reset,
we
detox, and they need
before
Alex
we
Ferguson.
finish, do you think that we can ever win a Premier League title, maybe even a Champions League if we even end up back in there under this ownership? You
No, I
think
don't
it's
think so.
it's near impossible?
No,
Like
it's
that's
impossible.
that's not even.
I think it's the club generates money. That's not the issue. Financially, I think
Yeah, it's not issue.
the
No issue.
club,
Yeah.
there's no issue. They're gonna move to a new stadium, but I believe they need new ownership. They need a detox. They need new
Mm,
ownership. Glazers and
I agree.
they need one of
I'm
those.
I'm just wishful thinking out here because I'm running out of
Yeah,
things to say.
yeah.
Because what
No,
else can we do at
no,
this
no.
point?
Because you know what? Even if you get world class managers, they might struggle. They might see, you know what? The
Mm,
problems are
mm.
deep. They're scarred.
Which they have before
Yeah.
at the club.
Look, Mourinho came, finished sixth, then finished second, and he said it. To be honest, that's my greatest achievement. People were laughing at
Mm,
him. Then we
mm.
realized why. Yeah. Mourinho should have been backed. The following season, he should have been backed with players.
Yeah,
He wanted
especially the players he
defenders.
wanted to get rid of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. But then again, he is to blame for getting Lindelof. I don't know if that was
Yeah.
his signing or that was a club signing.
I think it was he signing. I think it was.
I know Lukaku and Matic were
I
his
think it was.
signings.
I think it
Lukaku and
was.
yeah,
Yeah, Lukaku and Matic were he signing.
of course
Those
he's
he
signing
signings. Yeah.
100%.
Those he signings.
He saw Lukaku like a Drogba, but then again, Lukaku did have a very good season at Everton at that time where he scored
Again,
42
Lukaku, we
or
didn't play.
24 goals. Sorry,
Yeah, again, Lukaku, I feel like
we
he
didn't
was a
play to
bit
his strength.
scapegoated.
Yeah,
Uh, he he's the type of player you need to play to his strength. You need balls in
yes,
behind. You need balls
yes,
coming into the box. You need to play into his feet in around the box.
mm,
Like he's going to be non-existent
100%.
in build-up play.
Mm,
But one of the things with him, there was a period where Ollie went to that kind of a diamond thing where he did,
yeah,
and it was him and Rashford or him and Martial and Jesse or Pogba in that hole behind him, and that worked.
and he played
So
him on the right
sometimes
one time.
sometimes when you have certain type of players who are only good at one thing,
Mhm.
you just might have to shift them a little bit, but still
Yeah,
do the same job. But again, like I said, good managers can get the best out of a whole squad because at the end of the day,
yes,
bro, you have a squad. Doesn't mean like you don't just play the first team repeatedly over and over again, bro. You have
100%,
another 20 man, 10 man on the bench,
100%. Yes.
and sometimes when you freshen things up, it lifts up the whole mood of the squad. The other players feel valued. I feel
Mm.
like they can come off for 20 minutes and maybe change the game in some way.
I believe the manager should utilize his whole squad and
Same.
make them feel part of the team. Whereas some managers, they'll
Mm,
just want the first 11. He just respects the first 11. He actually doesn't care about his substitute bench. He doesn't care about his squad.
mm.
But
And this is why
that
I don't mind what's his name at Villa? Unai.
Una,
Bro,
yeah,
the guy,
Una.
I think at one point he had wingers. He had Leon Bailey
Mhm.
and he had somebody else. If I'm not he had Leon Bailey and he's playing a lot on the right hand side for them.
Yes,
But he also had another striker on the bench that he would put on for the main striker. And
yeah,
that striker was getting more than 25 minutes.
100%.
You're
Yeah.
managing your squad. Okay, you lost your winger. It's no problem. I'm gonna play 5 midfielders.
You know what is in life, yeah? You know what I mean? It's like, you know how they say, don't stop making excuses.
Mm, mm.
Like make make it work somehow.
Make it
You
work
know,
somehow.
yeah.
And
Like
if
for
you
example,
have to
you have to
adaptability in a
adapt.
manager in today's game.
Yeah.
Maybe not back then, but now it's needed more than ever, bro.
Like for example, at Man United, okay, You may not have the players that you have. Look at the academy. Look at the under 21s. Look
Mm,
at players
mm,
that can actually make something happen. You
yeah.
know, you got
I always say any player, any manager that's under the cosh, bro, throw in three academy players,
mhm,
bro. That'll change the perception
because
overnight.
they'll be loyal
Even
to
if
you.
you lose, yeah, they'll be loyal to you. They'll run their ass off for you.
Mm. Because he has
Every
a
word you, every word you say, they'll hold on to.
see what I'm saying, and they'll be very loyal, very grateful that you gave them a chance.
That you gave them the
Yeah,
opportunity.
of
So they'll go
course,
above and beyond for you. And this
100%.
Amrin guy, he didn't even play one, bro.
He said
I
that
think
some of them
I
feel
think not
entitlement. He
one,
said,
bro, not one started this season. Not
mm,
one.
mm,
Well, how are we going to give you time? How are we going to support you? If you're not even saying, okay, you know what, this nothing's really working, let me throw in a kid or two.
mm.
Like, at least if you did that and you've done it for a good 10 games where you've given the kid a chance and still results are not improving, or like you can say, you know what, I've
Bro,
tried. But
he's
the fact that you haven't even tried to win the fan back over, because obviously the fans is split. I think that's the way I see it. The fans are split. Some want to keep him because, to give him the chance to try and do something, and some were like, yo, we've had enough of this guy. Bro, you get the half that's gone, you can only win them back with wins. And if you can't get those wins, you definitely win them back with some youth players on the pitch.
yeah.
And you're telling me you're unable to do both. Yeah, bro, I don't think he should have got this job. Let me say, it was just too big of a jump at this point in his
He
career.
didn't
I think
realize
he
how
should have.
big it was. He didn't realize how big it was.
Yeah, and especially I think if he would have gone to Chelsea, maybe he would have done a bit better. Do you get me? Or if he went to like a Newcastle, who were trying to do top 14, I
But
think he
then
would have done
again,
better.
the pressure at those clubs is very minimal.
It's very minimal, of
Yeah.
course, of course, of
So if
course.
he went to a small team or he went to a
Mm,
Premier League team and he does well,
mm,
people will say Man United had the chance to get him, but decided to go against it.
yeah,
Do you see what
but
I'm saying? It's a
yeah, but
double-edged
you
course. It's a
no, but it's
double-edged.
not. I don't see it because if he went to Chelsea, he can get away with playing 3-5 thing at Chelsea. I don't think
I
people
know.
question it because that club is flexible.
Yes,
But
but
United is rigid. So
I know.
I don't know. Though I feel like, bro, if you're a football manager, obviously you're getting paid decent money.
Yeah,
Are you telling me you can't get one or two people to go do research for you?
he can. Of course, he
Maybe
can.
because you're too busy because you're managing a
Mm.
club. So you're telling me you can't get one or two people to go do like research for you, bro. How's that club run? Like you'll find me the ins and outs, blah blah blah. Speak to the Portuguese players there, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, like you just need to do your homework. I would
Mhm.
never have taken the job if I was Almiron. Man
Yeah.
United came for me, who've been in the gutter for the last 10 years, sacking big manager after big manager. And you're telling me come through middle of the season, do
I
or die.
no, no, no. You know what?
Bro, that's a lot.
I think managing Man United is a nightmare now. It's a
It
curse,
is, it
in
is.
fact.
It's a curse
I
now.
don't think even if you bring Angelotti or Luis Enrique, they not gonna take, for example, what you can't tell them what to do.
You can't. You
They're not
can't.
pushovers, you
You
know.
can't.
Luis Enrique knows how to win the Champions League.
Yeah, yeah,
Carlos
yeah,
Angelotti knows how to win the Champions League. He knows how
yeah,
to. They
yeah.
both know how to win a league.
That's true.
What can Jason Wilcott tell them?
Yeah, yeah.
What can he tell them? Is it okay? He played for Leeds United. His playing career. I know he set up the academy for Man
Mm,
City and for Southampton, but he's not a sporting director.
it is not.
We
It's
had a
not.
sporting director in Dean Ashworth, but they got rid of him because of different opinions or they clashed. And I'd love to hear what he would have said. He's probably guess what? Guess who's his assistant? Michael Carrick's assistant.
Fair.
No, Steve Holland. You know who Steve Holland is?
I
That's
know who
South.
Steve Holland is.
That's Southgate's assistant manager. That was Southgate's
Oh,
assistant
he was
manager.
with Southgate as well.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, where did Steve Holland play again? Was it
It,
Everton or Ipswich?
is Ipswich. With
Ipswich,
the
yes,
you remember when they finished fifth and they played Inter
yes,
Milan?
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
that's the one. So basically,
Legendary,
yeah.
legendary stuff.
So basically, they don't want to get Southgate. They got his assistant just to cover it up.
Just to cover it up. Be
Just to
like, we're
say,
not getting
just to,
Southgate,
yeah, we just to let you know, we're not getting Southgate. We're getting his assistant manager. You are right, but you're not right.
but you're not right.
The club is a
Nah,
joke.
bro, I don't know, man. The club's just a joke, bro.
Yeah, the
The
club's an
club, the
absolute
club's a
joke.
joke. The club's a
It's an
joke.
absolute
When
joke.
what are you thinking about the City game?
They might turn up, this you don't know these guys.
Because it's a big game, right?
Yeah, it's a big game. They turn up and they lose to Arsenal. Or they'll do the opposite. Or they lose one, draw one. I don't think they lose both games.
You don't think so?
I don't think they lose it.
I feel like we got City and Arsenal though, right? City and
City at home.
City's at home. It's not like we do. It's not like we do good against them
It's
at
not.
home
It
either.
doesn't.
Like
It doesn't really matter. Just to let you know, you City at home.
either way, fucked. Either way, fucked.
Yeah.
Basically,
Man United could have a say for the title race.
I think, bro. I think those two games. I think my Carrick's gonna win. I think he would win one of them. And I
Yeah.
put a bet on us beating City. I feel like Arsenal's defense is a bit. Arsenal's defense is A1.
Man
Top
United
top
got a,
defense. Top
Man
defense.
United
Top
Man
defense.
United Man United got a soft spot for Arsenal.
Arsenal, bro.
Yeah.
Listen, batter Man City. A draw Arsenal will do. Can't lose
Mm,
to them, but a draw Arsenal will do. That's what I would take.
yeah.
But I'm predicting that we'll draw one of the games. I just don't know which one, but I think we'll get a draw against one of them.
Yeah.
I
I
feel
think
like out of the two, City's more beatable
draw and
than
a loss.
Arsenal. Nah, bro, a win and a draw.
It might be it could be both.
I think we can win City. I think City we can beat. And I only say that because they got the defenders missing,
Yeah.
and you can score goals against City. Everyone's proven that you can score goals
Yeah.
against City. You can get after City.
Mhm.
But Arsenal, I feel like even if they're not going to score, even if they don't look like they're scoring goals, they'll get a lucky goal from set. Not even a lucky goal. They'll get a goal from set piece,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then they'll just shut up
Yeah.
shop.
100%.
So it's a bit more difficult against Arsenal. I'll say City. City will give us chances.
Do you know what? I can't believe Manchester United are 6. You know what they said about Amorim?
Bro,
He's the
that's
first man.
bro.
Huh?
Go
I
on, go
can't.
on.
They said about sorry, he got fired from going from
Mhm.
15 to 6. Usually it's the other way around. I can't believe this, man.
Only at Man United. Only at Man United that shit
Only a
happened.
man but the thing is, he's 3 points away from 12. So let's say if they lose 2 games, they'll end up 12.
Is that how it is?
The league, the reason why, if this was last season, would Manchester United form, he would have been sacked. He would have been relegation probably.
Probably. No,
Yeah,
probably.
it's mad,
Yeah,
man.
it's
It's
true,
mad.
bro. The table does look mad.
It's volatile.
We are, bro. We've got 32 points.
Mhm.
The team in 12 have 29 points. Yeah, literally 2 games.
Yeah,
But equally, it can go the other way. We're on 32 points, bro. We can be top four.
yeah.
If Liverpool look, it's like this. Liverpool on 35 points. We're on 32.
Mm.
Liverpool lose, we win. We're joint fourth. But then so will
Yeah.
be Newcastle can say the same, who are 1 point ahead of us.
Chelsea can say the
Brentford,
same. Chelsea,
Brentford, bro.
yeah. Chelsea can say the same.
Chelsea 1 point below us.
Yeah.
Broski, I can't believe Brentford on 33 points.
Mhm.
And Bimo must be like, yo, man left these guys and I'm here and I'm below them.
Mm.
Even though there's a point, our last 5 games, bro, lose, win, draw, draw, draw.
That's crazy, isn't it? I'm beating in 4.
We can't even say unbeaten before because
Uh,
who's our
uh,
last? Who did we play? Burnley.
Burnley, we drew. We drew the game before that. We drew and then we won. So I'm beating in 4. Mine,
Bro, broski,
Allah, Manchester United.
this is United, broski. This is reckless, bro. Yeah, we drew. Yeah, bro.
Wallah, I think the Congo national team could be.
Bro, this how sad it is, yeah, bro. I'm out here watching Endrick
Yeah,
make his debut for Lyon. I'm watching more football than I've watched, especially since I think the
yeah.
last 2 years. Last 2 years, I've watched so much football outside of Manchester United. There's not much to look
You
forward to in
know,
the
you know
United team.
what? I enjoy watching other teams than United. I'm
Yeah,
watching good
yeah, yeah,
football.
yeah, yeah, 100%, 100%, 100%, bro.
I
You watch the
can't
Super
watch.
Cup?
Oh,
What a game.
the Spanish Super
What a
Cup.
game.
Oh,
Vamos Barca.
my
Come
guy,
on.
my guy Rafinha, man.
My guy, Rafinha. Listen, yeah.
Yeah. Talk
If
to me
he
about
wins,
Rafinha, bro.
bro, I wanted him at Man United.
Of
I
course.
definitely wanted him at United,
Arsenal
especially when
wanted
he
to
was
buy
leaving
him.
Leeds. When he
Arsenal
was
wanted to
leaving
buy
Leeds,
him.
I wanted him there. But I didn't see I always thought he was gonna be like that Rodrigo type of player. I didn't see in him that he would become that Vinicius type player, the hunger where
Yeah.
he's able to drive from box to box, like
What a
long
player.
bursting runs.
What
You
a
know who he
player.
reminds me of?
Who?
Have you watched that Mel Gibson film, Apocalypto?
Oh.
When my man's running back to save his wife,
Is that him?
he's
Yeah.
running for days.
Ah, yeah.
That's him. Wallahi, my guy can run for days, bro.
You
He
know
got
him.
engine on him.
He is the type of player that chose the right club. He could have gone
Yeah.
left. You know
But
what I
then
mean?
a lot of people are saying, bro, that if it wasn't for Hansi Flick, this side of him would not have come out. Because I'm not gonna lie, before that, I didn't see this aggression in his running,
Do you
especially
know?
his forward runs. I didn't see this aggression. I always saw him with the ball.
Let
Now,
me
bro, everything about him is off the ball.
let me tell you something. You know, Leeds United in their
Mm.
clause when they sold him, they said that if he wins the Ballon d'Or, they get a bonus.
Yeah, but
Um,
listen, this
Leeds
year
United would have got a bonus if he won the Ballon d'Or because they knew how good he was.
they knew how good he was.
Obviously,
Bro,
yeah,
this year, if he can go Champions League final, last season he came very close Champions League final.
yes,
He semi-final got knocked out.
yeah,
If he wins Champions League this year with Barca, has an impressive World Cup, bro,
yeah,
Ballon d'Or,
100%. What a player.
Ballon d'Or, what a player, man. I
Yeah,
want the best for him, bro. I like him, man.
well,
He's
he's a top player.
very humble as well. I don't
Yeah,
know. That's the
man,
way he comes across. I don't see
that's
anything
top.
crazy about him.
Mm,
I never see anything in the media. Very
facts,
humble player. Very good player, bro. That's the type of profile United need.
100%.
That type of profile player.
Players that are
Like
hunger, quality
he does
players.
everything. He does everything that Vinny does for you
Mhm.
without the talk.
Facts.
You don't hear anything from him.
Good
Yeah.
player. Plays on
Yeah,
the
bro.
left
Good
hand
luck to
side,
him, bro.
left foot play on the
Left
left
hand
hand side.
side, he can play left, he can play right,
Right.
plays down the middle sometimes for Barca. Bro,
That's it.
top player, bro. Proper
Yeah.
player. Proper
That
player, man.
La Liga might be going to Barcelona.
Hey, yo, La Liga has always been Barca's, man. The
Yeah.
last like what 5 6 years, it's been Barca's, man. So I
Yeah.
think Barca will wrap it up again. I want them to really go ahead and get the Champions League.
I hope so too.
I think
I
it's
hope
about
so
time
too.
they won another Champions League.
I
So
hope
I
so
would
too.
really, if United not in the competition, Barca is always my team. So
Yeah,
I'd
man.
want them to do well.
They can do it, man. They can do
So
it, definitely, man.
hopefully this year they can get that Champions League, bro. Because
Yeah, man.
that'll probably be the only thing keeping me happy at this point.
100%.
If my B team ain't winning nothing, bro, football's long for man.
I
Long
know,
or
I
lie.
know, I know, I know. I know
Long,
what you
bro.
mean.
It's
Anyway,
long.
Hackney, man, it's been
Big
a pleasure, man. I appreciate you coming for
pleasure,
the
bro.
first episode
Love,
of
bro.
the
Love.
SunaStat channel on YouTube. I mean, thank you, listeners. Thank you, everybody, and goodbye.
Now that you're on YouTube, you need to say like, subscribe, and share, broski. Don't
Come
forget.
on. You said it for me, bro. You said it for me.
All right, sweet. All right, broski.
Yeah, no,
Catch you
right.
later.